Hello. All right. This documentary is called The Century of Self by Adam Curtis. And if you like systems or you like a documentary that explains a bit of history, like how did we get here? How did everything get so complex? How did the human beings get so easily manipulated? Like, say if you've ever watched Saturday Night TV, has loads of advertisements of unrealistic products and unrealistic women on all the shows. And you're like, well, why do I want these? So these documentaries are all about like how the government find out how to control people. It goes through all the different schools of thought. Is the subconscious a dangerous place, our inner desires and thoughts, or is it a fun place, or is it a place to be harnessed? And it's all based on like Sigmund Freud's idea of the subconscious, which is sort of like all your deep desires, all the things we would like people not to know, those thoughts you thought about that woman, or the dreams of watching all your enemies apologize to you one by one, and when you become a successful YouTuber. So this documentary shows the people in history that harnessed the power of the subconscious, because there was a problem. You see, the problem was that trying to get people to buy products that they didn't need, that were going to break, it was very hard, but they had to find a way of doing this. So they had to harness the products and make them appealing to some kind of deep desire. So, for example, whenever you see a good looking man driving a car, and girls say they want men who drive cars, then you want one, because you want to get a girl that respects you. So, therefore, you want to buy a car because that would be part of her respecting you. And then connecting cars with independence, the feeling of independence. And you can be just as independent on the bus, but no one uses the bus in America, because every American film has the scene of failure as whenever the guy has to take the bus into town, the ultimate failure in American film. So this film, or this documentary, is a very intense documentary that's frightening, and it takes you through all the different ideas, concepts, and thoughts of all these puppet masters who, through CIA and through media corporations, and through different corporations coming together and finding out the maximum amount of profit, exploiting people's weaknesses and exploiting events and people's deep desires to get what they want. It's something you always subconsciously thought. You'd be like, we're getting screwed here, and humans are so easily to be manipulated. And you're like, why is it so easy to manipulate humans? You see people, voting for parties that are against their interest, and you see men going for women that are out of their league, and vice versa, or going for someone that's dangerous for them. And you're like, why are humans making the same mistakes again and again? And we're at one hand very complex, but on one hand very simple creatures. And these four-part documentaries take you through how business and businessmen, unfortunately, well, mostly businessmen because it was back in the day, harnessed those desires and manipulated us to get what they want, which is us to buy their random shit. But your guy Adam Curtis has interviews of all the actual people, and he spent, he puts all these dots together that you could never be arsed figuring out. A whole years and years of work goes into one documentary, and it's very interesting because what after you're never quite the same after watching an Adam Curtis documentary. You never quite think the same. You're always thinking, like, oh, this is a product that I need to buy. Oh, right, I need this fancy shirt. Oh, do I need this? What products was I looking at the other day? I was looking at this seal cushion. They kept on Facebook kept on telling me I needed this seal cushion, and I could tell I was a lonely man, so thought he might enjoy this seal cushion. And you might be thinking, why would Facebook be advertising a seal cushion to a fully grown man? But I can tell by all the videos I watch of cute dogs that I am lonely in this lockdown. So what this man needs is a cute seal cushion that he can heat that you can hug at night. And they also, all the algorithms and everything we have now can be described. The early building blocks of Facebook and manipulation, uh, and YouTube advertisements are all the building blocks are described through these documentaries, and are well worth a watch. Very heavy things. You'd have to break it up. You can only watch one each day. I was trying to watch it again there, and it's so frightening. I couldn't even watch it again because it hurts me how much humans have been taken advantage of. But anyway, so that's The Century of Self by Adam Curtis, an amazing documentarian and well worth a look if you're interested in how the fuck we got to this mess.